Hey, what up guys, ABT Music here bringing you a new video, and today I'm going to be talking about the Rich Kid and Lil Uzi Vert beef. Before I get into this video, you want to follow me on Twitter. I tweet stupid shit, I put the ad on the screen, just go ahead and follow if you want. If you don't got to. Anyway, that out of the way, let's get into it. Recently, Rich Kid did an interview. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I just seen a part of it, like on Instagram and Twitter and stuff, because it was about Lil Uzi. And he discusses if him and Uzi still had beef. I'll play the clip right now, just in case you haven't seen it.
Rich, I'm just going to straight ask you, man. Where is you and Uzi Vert's relationship now?
No, we ain't got no beef. We straight. We cool.
Is the world is big enough?
Yeah, world's big enough. World is mine. World's everybody's.
I heard that, and I did just kind of want to ask because I'm really on the outside looking in, and I'm an elder.
We was at the same place like last week. We were at the same jewelry store like last week.
At the jewelry store?
Yeah, we was at the same jewelry store.
Yeah, matching necklaces or what?
No, it was just coincidence. We were there at the same time.
And absolutely nothing happens?
No.
So he says him and Uzi are cool now, and that they were just at the same jewelry store. I don't really have a problem with the beef ending or anything. I really never cared for it since even the beginning. The only part I really like is, when fucking Rich Kid did the plug run. The one thing we take out of this beef is it's really not worth beefing with someone if they aren't going to say shit back. I remember Rich Kid talking shit about Uzi practically all the time because he didn't sign to him. Uzi responded to him that one time saying that Rich Kid was only giving him 20 racks or something. And after that, Uzi hasn't said anything else publicly. I don't know if he says anything in the background, but he's not said anything publicly since that about the Rich Kid beef. All Rich Kid did was talk about Uzi and even made a song and music video about him. The video is called Dead Friends. If you want to check it out, it's nothing special in my opinion, song wise, even music video wise, I wouldn't even say it's that special. But if you want to go check it out, go ahead. I don't know if Rich Kid wanted to be Uzi's boyfriend or some shit because he was obsessed with him and kind of was a staple to his career. So when you thought about Rich Kid, you kind of think about Uzi. Rich Kid easily did this for clout, which I understand, but later on the beef, Rich was in Philly and Uzi pulled up on him. We all know this, I'm pretty sure, because it was pretty funny. I'll play a clip of it just because I find it funny.
I'm trying to find out. You jumped out the car. It don't matter why you getting crazy, bro. I don't have nothing to say, bro.
Oh my God! Plug walk! Plug walk! Plug walk! Plug walk! Plug walk! Bitch, plug walk! Rich Dick!
He was getting memed a lot, and people were saying he was doing the plug run and stuff. It just looks super bad on Rich Kid's part, because he's talking all this shit about Uzi, and then Uzi pulls up, and then he runs away. And top it all off, Uzi had pink shoes on. If Uzi had some black iced out spiked shoes, I would understand, but dude had pink shoes on. Jokes aside, Rich wasn't ready for this, and to be honest, I'm not shocked that he went to Philly after dissing Uzi. Uzi never responded to him or anything, so maybe Rich assumed he just didn't care. So now current day, the beef with Uzi is over and such, but what happened? What made Rich be cool with Uzi or Uzi be cool with Rich? Some people want to say, oh, he got robbed, he nearly died, maybe that's why he wanted to end the beef. Which would make sense for most people. But after that clip of him running away from Uzi, his career only went downhill. I don't know if Uzi put a spell on him or something, because Rich went from having a hit song with Kendrick Lamar and having his own hit song Plug Walk to him not really having any popping songs and getting robbed and nearly died. Also, I don't know if he was just desperate for clout or something, that he faked his own death, which literally nobody believed. So in the interview, he was probably high or something, so maybe that's why he's acting like, oh, the beef was nothing, and acting like nothing even happened between him and Uzi. You can tell he doesn't really want to talk about that anymore, even though before Uzi pulled up on him, that would be the only word coming out of his mouth was Lil Uzi. He played the Uzi diss to the maximum amount of clout you could get. And now that's just really just being seen as him being a clown. He doesn't want to talk about it anymore because he knows he lost the beef. And this beef probably went the worst it possibly could, and by that I mean this beef in particular. I never expected anyone to get killed or anything, so I wasn't really tripping about it. Long story short, just because someone might not be responding or something doesn't mean they don't hear you. Whether you can take that in a way of someone talking shit, or you can take that in some other way, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like if you did. Let me know what you think about this beef being over, or what did you think about the beef in general. If you even give a fuck about it, I don't know. I just thought it was interesting that he said, oh, after all that shit, went silent about the beef for months, and then all of a sudden, like, oh, you know, the beef's over. Like, if Lil Uzi never ran up on Rich Kid, he would still be going on about the beef till this day. I bet you guys. Anyway, see you guys later. Peace.